Hello and welcome to Slightly Impressive Vlog Every Day in April. My name is Grifter and it's April 8th? It's the 8th, right? I think the problem is I keep second guessing myself here. This happened yesterday and I was right the whole time, so it's the 8th. Yeah, it's the 8th. Okay. So, today's Would You Rather is a pretty weird one, but it seemed kind of interesting. Okay, I gotta try to remember this. It's like, would you rather have a running commentary of your WoW tunes in your head, but only you can hear it? And he also said, and respond to it. He or she, I don't know. That's one. Or, would you rather be in Azeroth for real? These seem, it's kind of a strange would you rather because they're not directly related, right? But, I mean, they have the WoW thing tying them together, so it's fine. And there's no rule about that anyway. I don't know what, I'm just assigning arbitrary rules. Okay. I'm gonna take the running commentary in your head to mean that you hear their thoughts, right? So if I was playing WoW, and I don't know if they mean if this happens only when I'm playing or just all the time. If this happened all the time, I would assume that I had gone bonkers, right? Like, I've developed some sort of multiple personality problem. And now all of my WoW tunes are inside of me, and I think they're real people talking to me. Like, that would be a serious issue, and I would tell absolutely no one. Probably, I would just go on about my life being insane and hoping for the best. But if it happened while I was playing, like if it was only while I'm playing, the character, I hear their thoughts. You know, at first I would assume that it's just a new feature, and I'd probably say something to somebody like, hey, isn't it weird how you can hear your characters now? And they'll be like, yeah, what, huh? And then and after maybe like 3 or 4 people, I'd be like, oh, okay, I seem to be insane. So it really would have the same outcome. It would be terrifying, really, if you were hearing your characters' voices. It depends on what they're saying, too. I guess it might be kind of immediately obvious, you know, if they're saying things that like Blizzard wouldn't program them to say, that wouldn't make any sense, then yeah, you'd probably figure it out pretty fast. Hopefully I'd figure it out fast enough that nobody realized anything weird was going on, and I could just laugh it off like, yeah, I was just kidding, it's fine, I'm not crazy. So that would be problematic, but possibly not life-ruining, right? Now, being transported to Azeroth is a real place. I made a machinima about this, and that was more or less like what my reaction would be, I think. Like, at first it would just be complete confusion, and it'd just be freaking out, and then after a while, it would start to just be this thing where like, oh, I can just do whatever I want then. Like, I mean, you can die and be resurrected, you have superpowers, you can do whatever you want. So, I would have a lot of fun, but then, a spoiler, at the end of the video, he misses the internet. And, you know, you're stuck in, like, a fantasy medieval world. Like, yeah, that would be fun for a while, it'd be very exciting, but eventually it's like, I really want air conditioning. I want, food that isn't, like, pumpkins. So, yeah, Azeroth would not be a fun place. Also, like, just day-to-day Azerothian life would be bad enough. But then they have these things like Deathwing and the Lich King popping up all the time, like, trying to kill them all, and that's just a problem. So, no, I like my modern day, plain, just boring life just fine. Thank you very much. I think I'll stay here and just be crazy and hear my WoW tunes talking in my head. So that's my answer. Let me know which one you would choose. And if you have a would you rather, don't worry if you put some in the older videos, if you suggested some would you rathers. I don't necessarily just look at the most recent one. Like, if you've said one in the past, you don't have to keep putting it in new ones. Like, it's okay. I have some I'm gonna get to. I have some that I'm just not gonna answer because I just don't want to. Either I just don't have enough to say about them, or I don't know, some of them are just gross. So, yeah, but if you have a suggestion, go ahead and leave it. And otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.